Drew will be attending University of South Carolina, majoring in business. Drew's favorite memory in baseball is closing out the semifinal game against St. James to go to the state championship and getting dogpiled by his teammates. Drew has been in the Chapin baseball program for 5 years and on the varsity for the past 3 years as our closer pitcher and infielder. Drew was named to the 2018 4A All-Diamond Prospects second team All-State as a junior. And finally, Drew would like to thank his brother, his mother, and his dad for supporting him, cheering him on, and always being there for him, both on and off the field. Congratulations, Drew.
Oh, there. Wait a minute. I gotta know.
He's the one that didn't make it.
Welcome to tonight's matchup between the Chapin Eagles and the Lugoff-Elgin Demons. And we just made I am their co-commentator, Reese, whatever, and then I go here with my partner, Lynn Stalker, and then you just say that, and then that's when I'll come to me. Tonight's matchup between your Chapin Eagles and the Lugoff-Elgin Demons. Oh, you get the straight.
Yeah, but
I just pressed
gotta
this.
get a little easy out. Or best thing to do is you're gonna have to go get take down a continuing port and the little screwdriver.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Chapin Eagles and the Lugoff-Elgin Demons. I am Reese Myers alongside Leighton Stauffer.
Hey, give me a call later on tonight. I want to talk to you.
Hello, hello, hello. I am happy to be here along with Reese. We are first-time commentators, so bear with us if we make any mistakes. Tonight it is the Chapin Eagles and the Lugoff-Elgin Demons going at it in Game 1 of a 2-game series.
All right.
Here is the lineup for Lugoff-Elgin as the coaches meet and discuss at home plate with the umpires. Leading off for Lugoff-Elgin will be number 4, Sawyer Reeves. He will be playing second base. The number 2 hitter will be J.C. LeGrand. He will be playing shortstop. Batting third will be number 22, Will Morris. He'll be playing first base. The batting cleanup is going to be the left fielder, Jake Laffin. Batting fifth will be the pitcher, Heath Irwin. Batting sixth will be the catcher, Dalton Reeves. Batting seventh will be the right fielder, Brandon Lankford. Batting eighth will be the third baseman, Ty Dooley. And batting ninth will be the center fielder, Heath Stokes. Meanwhile, for Chapin, it's going to be Chris Veach leading off. He's going to be playing shortstop tonight. Batting second is the right fielder, Sam Greer, number 5. Batting third will be number 9, Matthew Becker. He's the first baseman. Batting cleanup is the pitcher, Kate Austin. Batting fifth will be the catcher, Drew Calhoun. Batting sixth will be the center fielder, Jarrett Whitley. Seventh will be number 2, Drew Highfill, the second baseman. Batting eighth will be the third baseman, J.P. Hornick. And batting ninth will be number 11, David Ross, the left fielder. Those are your lineups tonight for Chapin and Lugoff-Elgin, as the lineups are being announced publicly right now.
Heath Irwin. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 5, Dalton Reeves. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 13, Brandon Langford. Batting eighth, third baseman, number 24, Ty Dooley.
Okay, you can do that too.
And batting ninth, center fielder.
Tonight
number
is senior
12,
night for the Eagles, as Drew Highfill, the lone senior, was honored just before the game started.
Lugoff-Elgin is
He,
coached by
his
head
mother,
coach Randy
his
Stokes,
father, and his brother were out on the mound as Drew caught the first pitch from his mother
Will Reeves,
in a cool moment.
and Joe Harvey.
I cannot remember the last time there was only one senior for the Chapin Eagles.
And now for your Chapin Eagles.
As you see the lineups for Chapin
Leading
being
off,
announced.
shortstop, number 10, Chris Beach. Batting second,
This is a big region
right
matchup for
fielder
Chapin
number
as they look
5,
to solidify their playoff
Greer.
positioning. Currently, they are 14-6 on the year and 8-3 in the
First
region.
baseman, number 9, Matthew Becker. Pitching tonight, batting fourth, number 21, Cade Austin.
And you know, as pitcher Kate Austin gets announced right now, he is a South Carolina commit, a junior. I expect him to do well today. Obviously, if you're committed to South Carolina, you've got good stuff, but I think Cade knows how big a moment this is. He's batting cleanup as well, so he's going to serve a big part in today's game on both sides of home plate.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 14, Dante Jericho. Playing second base, number 2, Drew Highfill. Batting eighth, third baseman, number 26, J.P. Hornet. And batting ninth, left fielder, number 11, David Ross. Chapin Eagles are coached by head coach Scott McLeod, assisted by assistant coaches Paul Shino, Coach Albert.
I did fail to mention the head coaches for both teams, as Coach McLeod is coaching the Eagles, and for Lugoff-Elgin, it's going to be Coach Randy Stokes, David Stokes, Jeremy Ray, Will Reeves, and Joe
Face
Harvey.
center field as we honor our flag and country by the playing of the national anthem.
And it looks like we're ready to play some baseball here in Chapin, South Carolina. As Cade Austin takes the mound, he will be throwing his warm-up tosses to the catcher, Drew Calhoun. All right, the warm-up tosses have been thrown, and it looks like we're ready to get underway here as number 4, Sawyer Reeves, the second baseman, leads it off for Lugoff-Elgin.
Lugoff-Elgin, number 4, Sawyer Reeves.
Relatively large crowd here tonight at Chapin, as this is the final home series, if you will, on the season, at least before the playoffs. First pitch from Austin, right down the middle with the fastball for a strike. Working quickly, the second pitch is going to be swung on and missed, and it's a 0-2 count now. Now the 0-2. Fouled off down the left field line. Rolls to the Chapin dugout. And it remains 0-2. Again, the 0-2. That's going to be grounded to the third baseman. It will throw to first, and that's going to be in time for out number 1. Nice play there over at third by J.P. Hornick.
Now batting number 1.
J.P., a freshman, already getting
LeGrand.
several starts here on the varsity team. That just shows you how talented he is. As J.C. LeGrand steps in now. First pitch from Austin. Swing and a miss. It's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 outside, and it's now 1-1. Looked like it missed a little bit up and away. Batter calls time, and it is granted by the home plate umpire. And here is the 1-1. That is going to miss inside. Austin not too happy on that one, and it is now 2-1. Here's the 2-1 now. That one does miss inside, and it's 3-1. Now the 3-1. Swing and a miss. And that is a strikeout.
Now batting number 22.
Number 22, Will Morris, steps to the plate now. He is the first baseman. That first pitch just misses outside. 1-0. Right down the middle that time, and it's 1-1. Misses outside that time, and it's 2-1. You know, early in the game, you don't want to throw too many pitches in the first inning, so I'm sure Austin is looking to have a 1-2-3 inning here. As the 2-1, check swing, and it's a strike anyway. Now 2-2 the count. time granted to the batter as Austin was beginning his motion. That one's fouled off, and it is still a 2-2 count. Once again, the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Austin, and it is indeed a 1-2-3 inning for the Chapin pitcher. Nice work there by Cade as Lugoff-Elgin takes the field now. As I mentioned when I was announcing the lineups, the pitcher is number 15, Heath Irwin, for Lugoff-Elgin to start the game. Irwin goes straight over the top with his delivery, as you can see. Lugoff-Elgin comes into this game 8-10 and 5-5 in league play, so obviously not as strong of a record as Chapin, but they're still a quality team. This is a big game for them as they look to try and solidify a playoff spot as well. Warm-up tosses are complete, and it's going to be Chris Veach coming up to lead off.
Number 10, Chris Veach.
Chris is the shortstop for today. He's been very successful as a pitcher this season, but obviously his arm's a bit worn out, so he's getting rest on the mound tonight. First pitch to him. Called a strike there. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 misses a bit low, and it's now 1-1. Now the 1-1 is going to be lined to right field for a base hit. That's going to get down in front of the right fielder there. And it's a leadoff single for Chris Veach. Nice piece of hitting. And that's what Chapin wants. They want to get on base early in innings so they can push run across without, with as little outs as possible. That's now going to bring up the right fielder, Sam Greer, as he's going to look to put Chris in scoring position here. Righty on lefty matchup in the first pitch from Irwin. Greer bunts it. That's going to go to the pitcher, Irwin. He'll throw to first, and that's going to be in time for out number 1, but Chris moves to second base, and there's now 1 out and a runner in scoring position for the third hole hitter, Matthew Becker, the first baseman. Well executed there by Sam Greer, and that's going to put Chapin in a prime position to score early here in this game. First pitch right down the middle there to Becker, and it's 0-1. Looking back to second, now throwing home, and that's going to miss inside. 1-1. 1-1 to Becker. Called on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. Very similar to calls that were called balls back in the top of the first inning. As the 1-2 now to Becker. Nope, time called by the catcher, and he's going to try it out to Evans, or to Irwin, and have a chat with him. Talking some strategy here on how they want to approach the set bat. Now time is called again. Long delay here in between pitches. Irwin winds up and now delivers the 1-2. That's going to miss way high and in, and it's now 2-2. Here's the 2-2. That's the line foul down the right field line. Going to get in the bleachers. Paying attention to that runner at second with several look backs to second before delivering the pitch. Looking back twice. Now they're going to throw to second, and it's not in time. So definitely trying to keep Veach at bay over there, preventing him from stealing third. Well aware of his speed. Now they'll come home on the 2-2, swing and a miss. And that is going to be a strikeout for out number 2. And that's going to bring up the pitcher and cleanup man, Kate Austin. And now the umpire and the catcher are having a conversation with the head coach of Lugoff-Elgin. I'm not sure what happened there. I think the ball may have hit the catcher off the bat. Looks to be okay, and he'll stay in the game.
21, Kate Austin.
As Kate Austin again comes up to the plate here, looking to put a run in here for the Eagles in the bottom of the first. Big showdown early on here in the game as the first pitch is going to be lined to right. The right fielder is under it and will make the grab for out number 3. And Chapin strands a runner at second here in the bottom of the first. We head to the second inning and a scoreless tie. Top of the second inning here at Chapin, as the Eagles and Kate Austin looks to continue what was a strong start. 3 up, 3 down, top of the first. Cleanup man, left fielder Jake Laffin leads off for the Lugoff-Elgin Demons here. First pitch on the way. And that's going to be laced to right, going back and making a nice catch by
Right fielder Sam Greer.
Yes, indeed, that is who that was.
Now batting number 21, Walker Branham.
At some point, there's confusion on the lineups. Walker Branham hitting right now. He is the DH, hitting in the spot that Heath Irwin, the pitcher, would be hitting in. One and one now the count after the first pitch was in there and the second pitch missed low and away. The 1-1, just a bit high and inside, and it's 2-1. Strike in there that time, and it's 2-2 to Branham. Austin again looking to make quick work of the Demons here in the top of the second, already with one out. Looking for another. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Austin. I believe that is 2 on the day, 2 or 3. And that is 2 quick outs again here in the top of the second inning. That's going to bring up the number 6 hitter, number 5, Dalton Reeves, the catcher. Looked like he may have gotten a bit dinged up on a hit off the bat that ended up being strike 3 in the bottom of last inning, but ended up being all right. First pitch to him is going to be inside and hits off, I believe, catcher Drew Calhoun's shin guard. It's going to ricochet all the way to the bleachers in right field. Ball 1. Reeves awaits the 1-0. He's going to ground it to the first baseman, Becker. He's going to take it himself and tag the bag in time for out number 3. 6 up, 6 down go Lugoff-Elgin here to start the game. Kate Austin looking good early. Back here for the bottom of the second. The catcher, Drew Calhoun, now hitting. This is his first at-bat of the day, obviously. Chapin again stranded Chris Veach back at second base in the bottom of the first. They're looking to get a run across this time. First pitch is going to be grounded to the third base line. Nice stag there. Throw to first is offline, and it gets to the dugout. Rolls into shallow right, and Drew Calhoun is going to be standing up at second base to lead off the bottom of the second inning. So an error there on the throw by the third baseman for Lugoff-Elgin, Ty Dooley. So it looked like it was going to be a nice defensive play when he stabbed that out of the air. Had to jump very high. I guess it just kind of threw him off a little bit because the throw was a bit offline. As now center fielder Jarrett Whitley comes up, batting sixth for Chapin. And now for the second consecutive inning, Chapin has a runner on second with 1 out or less. As I believe Brandon Richardson is now pinch running at second base. Grounder to second base. Throw over to first is going to be in time, but Richardson moves over to third base, and there's 1 out. And the first run of the game is 90 feet away for the Eagles. Dante Chirico.
Number 14, Dante Jericho.
Big spot for Dante here as he looks to put a run across. Chapin with another good opportunity early in this game. Looking to get something going. First pitch from Irwin. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there. And it's 0-1. Just need to put a ball deep into the outfield or to the right side of the infield. Now the 0-1, right down the middle, and it's 0-2. Richardson at third base, and there's a liner foul. Richardson at third base, waiting to come home, hopefully. And Chirico in the middle of an 0-2 count with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Again, the 0-2, just a bit high there, and it's 1-2. Irwin throws, and that's going to be a liner, and that's going to be into center field for a base hit. Richardson will score, and it is 1-0 Eagles here in the bottom of the second inning. Nice piece of hitting by Dante Chirico. And the Eagles capitalize on the leadoff double, or leadoff single with an error that led to Calhoun reaching second base. Now up is going to be J.P. Hornick, the third baseman. Number 26. Chirico at first base, 1 out. Pickoff attempt at first is not going to be in time. Didn't look like Dante had a very big lead over there. First pitch to Hornick is going to miss high, and it's 1-0. Chapin still with a chance to do some damage here. Less than 2 outs and a runner on. 1-0. That's going to be popped up into right. Right fielder deliberating, and now he's under it and will make the grab. 2 outs. Brandon Langford on the catch there on right. Now the 9-hole hitter, left fielder David Ross coming up to the plate. Only person who has yet to bat for the Eagles today. If he can get on base, that'll bring up Chris Veach, who had a single last time. First pitch strike is in there, 0-1. Another pickoff attempt there at first is not going to be in time. Ross waits the 0-1 pitch, delivered, and it's a strike over the plate, and it's now 0-2. 0-2 count, 2 outs. The pitch misses high. They throw down to first, and that's not in time. Looked like a bit of hesitation from Chirico at first, but the throw was offline enough to let him get away with it. Now 1-2 count. And the pitch to Ross. Slow chopper that goes foul. And it'll remain a 1-2 count with 2 outs here. Chapin already has a run in here as it's 1-0 Eagles in the bottom of the second inning. Again, the 1-2. That's going to miss low, and Chirico will take second base on the wild pitch. So now Chapin has another runner in scoring position here for already the 3rd time in this game. And now a base that could bring him home if it gets into the gap. Two-two pitch from Irwin. Line foul. Ross awaits the 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, runner on second. Chapin up 1-0. Pitcher kind of flinches off the mound there, and we're going to have a bit of a time. Now the 2-2 delivery going to be fouled off right at home plate, and it'll remain 2-2. Chapin looking to get a second run in here, get some quick insurance for the run they scored earlier in this inning. Now they're going to throw to second base. He is safe. A bit of an offline throw there. Looks like they could have gotten him if the throw had been more online. Definitely paying attention to the runners early is Lugoff-Elgin. They've thrown several pickoff attempts to both first and second base. As now again the 2-2 to Ross. Gonna miss way high. They're gonna throw down to second. Chirico was caught in between the bases, and he's gonna be tagged out for out number 3. Base running mistake for the Eagles is gonna cost him a chance to get more. And it'll be 1-0 heading to the 3rd inning here at Chapin. back here as we are in the top of the third inning. Batting for the Lugoff-Elgin Demons is going to be the right fielder Brandon Langford, his first at-bat of the game. Austin has worked a quick 6 up, 6 down so far, looking to continue that. First pitch, lined up the middle. That's a nice play made by the shortstop. Chris Veach throws to first in time for out number 1. Pretty routine play there as number 24, Ty Dooley, the third baseman, steps up now. He made a nice play at third base in the bottom of last inning to stag a ball out of the air, but unfortunately throwing error over to first allowed Drew Calhoun to make it to second base, and he ended up scoring. First pitch is popped up on the infield. Now heading to shallow left. Veach calls off the left fielder and makes the catch for out number 2. So again, Austin working very quickly here. I believe only 2 or 3 pitches thrown in this inning, so very efficient thus far. Heath Stokes, the center fielder, and the 9-hole hitter for Lugoff-Elgin. Waits the first pitch. And it's going to miss high, 1-0. That one misses outside, and it's now a 2-0 count to the 9-hole hitter Heath Stokes. Austin trying to work a 9 up, 9 down start to this game and retire the entire Demons order in order up the middle, and that is not going to happen as it leaks into center field for the first base hit and base runner of the game for the Demons. Nice effort by Chris Veach at short, but just couldn't get to the ball in time, and I'm not sure he would have beat him on the throw anyway. That'll bring up the leadoff man, Sawyer Reeves, making his second appearance at the plate. It'll be interesting to see if Lugoff-Elgin takes a different approach, having gone 8 up, 8 down to start the game. These hitters seeing Austin for the second time now. Will they make any adjustments to see if they can make a better at-bat? And sure enough, first pitch is going to be nubbed over to second. And that catch is made by Drew Highfill. So, despite the base hit, another quick inning for Kate Austin. He is cruising along, and we are in the bottom of the third now. Chapin leads 1-0. Leading off here in the bottom of the third is going to be the left fielder David Ross. He was at the plate to end last inning when Dante Chirico got caught in between second and third base and was thrown out from home plate. So unfortunately for Ross, he never had a chance to get that RBI in, but he leads off this inning and fouls one off to start the count. So he's a rare case of having seen the pitcher just last inning. So he might be able to take a different approach now, knowing what he's facing. The 0-1 is going to be driven into right center. That's going to get down for a base hit. And Ross will reach to lead off the bottom of the third here. And for the second consecutive inning, Chapin will get a leadoff man on. And that is another good start to the inning for the Eagles. As Chris Veach, the shortstop at number 10, is up now. As I mentioned, he led off the game with a single. Looking to get on base again. First pitch, he's going to bunt. Popped up. It's going to get in between everybody. Ball is mishandled, and everyone's going to be safe. How about that? A pitch that goes about 10 feet into the infield, allows Veach to reach base. And now Chapin has 2 men on with nobody out. That'll bring up right fielder Sam Greer, as the Eagles really looking to threaten now. Lugoff-Elgin with 2 key mistakes early in this game. We've already seen one come in for a run for the Eagles. We'll see if they can take advantage of this one as well. Irwin steps off, obviously facing more pressure now. Needs to get it out quickly here if he wants to preserve this inning. First pitch to Greer. He's going to look to bunt. Pulls away, and it's called a strike. 0-1 now. Chapin still looking to get runners into scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now the 0-1 from Irwin to Sam Greer. Bunts again. This time it's going to go foul. That's going to make it an 0-2 count, unfortunately. And now we'll see if they take the bunt off and allow him to hit or swing. Still nobody out here, so plenty of time to make something happen if you're Chapin, but don't want to give up an out here. Does not bunt, takes a pitch outside for ball 1, and it's 1-2. On deck is the pitcher, Kate Austin, who's been lights out today on the mound. I'm sure he would love to get to the plate with a chance to put multiple runners in. Now the 1-2 is fouled off. Excuse me, on deck is Matthew Becker. Kate Austin's in the hole. Either way, dangerous hitters for the Eagles, ready to come to the plate. Very crucial for Lugoff-Elgin to get this first out. Again, the 1-2 fouled off again. That one's going to go beyond the indoor building to the left of the stadium. And Greer once again awaits the 1-2 pitch from Heath Irwin, the pitcher, for Lugoff-Elgin. It's going to be called strike 3 on the inside corner. Rough break for the Eagles there. That pitch has been called for Lugoff-Elgin. I have a hard time believing it's been called for Chapin as well, but nonetheless, it's out number 1 for the first baseman, Matthew Becker, as there's one down here in the inning. If you're Chapin, you just want to at least get one run across here. 2 men lead off to start the inning, get on to start the inning. Don't want to spoil this opportunity if you're the Eagles. First pitch is in there, 0-1. And with the way Kate Austin's pitching on the mound right now, if you can only get a couple more runs across, that might be enough to win this one. Irwin delivers the 0-1, and it's going to miss inside. Now the 1-1 misses low, and it's 2-1. Certainly wouldn't mind a bases loaded situation here. Still a couple pitches away from that, though. At the very least, they're making Irwin throw some pitches here. Now the 2-1 to Becker. No, he's going to fake and throw to second. Not in time. Not a bad move, but did not fool the runner there at second base. David Ross, who led off the inning with a single to right. Now the 2-1 delivery. That's going to miss up and in, and it's 3-1. Becker thought it hit him. Umpire says it's a ball, though. Could not really tell from this angle, but nonetheless, 3-1 count. 1 ball away from having the bases loaded. The pitch popped up. Right field. Going back is the right fielder. He'll make the grab. Runner tags from second to third. And now Chapin has runners on the corners with two outs here in the bottom of the third for pitcher Kate Austin. So as good as he's been on the mound today, he's got a big opportunity to get an insurance run for himself. Looking to extend the lead for the Eagles and help give Austin some comfort while he's on the mound. Again, Chapin started this inning with runners on first and second and nobody out, so big opportunity would be wasted if they cannot get a run across here. Pickoff attempt at first, not in time. So even despite there being 2 outs, Lugoff-Elgin very aware that Chapin could look to get the runner on second base and put 2 in scoring position here. First pitch to Austin, misses outside and low, and it's 1-0. Long hold time there, and now the 1-0 delivered, and that's going to miss low, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, laced into center. Center fielder on the run, makes the grab for out number 3, and Lugoff-Elgin gets out of the jam. It remains 1-0 Eagles here as we head to the 4th inning. Top of the 4th inning here at Chapin High School is Kate Austin working strong so far, only allowed 1 base runner through 3 innings. Has yet to really get into trouble as J.C. Legrand leads off the shortstop and number 2 hitter in the lineup for Lugoff-Elgin. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1 on the outside corner. Nice pitch from Austin. Now the 0-1. Laced to right, and that is going to be caught. Nice play there by the right fielder. Sam Greer, and it's a quick first out on a line drive.
Now batting number 22.
So as hard as Lugoff-Elgin's been hitting the ball, they just have not been able to get it into the gaps, and it's led to some quick outs. And it's allowed for Kate Austin's pitch count to stay down as Will Morris is up now. First baseman. First pitch, check swing, did not go around, and it's going to miss low and away. 1-0. Now the 1-0 from Austin. Swing and a miss. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-1. Austin has showcased his breaking ball and his fastball tonight. It's looked good all around. That one's going to miss low and away, 2-1. Very similar location on all three of those pitches. Now deals the 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be line foul. Austin awaits to deliver the 2-2 pitch here. 1 out, nobody on. Misses high and in, and it's now a full count. Now the 3-2 pitch from Austin. Popped up to right foul territory, and that is going to get out of play. Count remains full. Payoff pitch misses low, and it's a 1-out walk for Kate Austin. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Jake Laffin, the left fielder.
Now batting number 3, Jake Laffin.
Throw back to first on the pickoff, not in time. And it's now Chapin's turn to keep track of the runners on base. That one's going to be lined to third. Nice play there. Throw to second in time. Throw back to first, not, but a great play by third baseman J.P. Hornick there to get the force out at second base for a big out number 2.
Now batting number 21, Walker Brown.
He's over in the stands. No, so the reflection we just noticed is in the camera, so we were supposed to leave that.
Another pickoff attempt did not work that time as Walker Branham stands in. First pitch, line foul to the Chapin dugout. It's now an 0-1 count. And despite the fact that Austin hasn't really worked into trouble this inning, it's probably been his longest inning just because of the fact that he's had to throw a lot of pitches and actually walked a man. That was the first walk of the game. Now the runner goes to second base. Throw down from Calhoun, not in time. Nice play there by Chris Veach to keep that from going into center field and making it even worse. And it's now a 1-1 count with 2 outs. Lugoff-Elgin with their first runner in scoring position of the day. Austin trying to work out of this inning without allowing a run here. Still a 1-0 Eagles lead after they were unable to capitalize on a couple of opportunities in previous innings. Swing and a miss. Beautiful breaking ball there, and it's now a 1-2 count. Strikeout would be huge here for the Eagles. Batter steps out. Now back into the box. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice play. Nice pitch by Kate Austin to get out of the jam. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 1-0 Eagles. We are back. We do apologize if you noticed the window was moving back and forth. We noticed a problem where you guys could see our reflection, so we've now moved the window to the side, and we have taken care of that. So now to lead off the bottom of the fourth for the Eagles against Heath Irwin, who is still on the mound for Lugoff-Elgin. First pitch misses low. Drew Calhoun, the catcher, back up. That one's in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Actually, it's a foul tip out of the catcher's glove, and it goes to a 1-2 count. Now the 1-2 pitch to Calhoun misses high and in on the breaking ball, and it's 2-2. That one misses low. Count goes full to start the inning. Chapin trying to get their third consecutive leadoff runner on here. Payoff pitch. Grounded slowly to the first baseman. He will take it himself, tag the bag, and there's one down here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up center fielder Jarrett Whitley here with 1 out and no one on.
Now batting center fielder, number 22, Jarrett Whitley.
Again, Chapin leads 1-0 here. You get the feeling they've kind of dominated this game. They've been unable to capitalize on several runners on base with less than 2 outs. First pitch strike in there to Whitley, and it's 0-1. Kate Austin's been very effective on the mound. Ran into a little bit of trouble last inning, but got out of it. That one looked good, but missed low, and it's now 1-1. That one's going to be laced up the middle. That's going to get past the running shortstop for a 1-out hit for Jarrett Whitley. So Chapin has had a base runner in every inning.
Now batting second baseman.
That's going to bring up second baseman Drew Highfill.
Drew Highfill.
I believe this might be his first plate appearance after Dante Chirico pinch or excuse me, hit last time as a DH. We'll see what Drew can do at the plate here. Again, the lone senior here on senior night at Chapin. I'm sure he's looking to have a big rest of the game. It's got to be exciting if you're an Eagles fan. While it's sad to see Drew go, obviously having the entire rest of your team come back next year, including an influx of underclassmen that'll be on the team, I'm sure. It's going to be an exciting time to be an Eagles baseball fan. Pickoff attempt at first, no chance really there. It was kind of a lofted throw. Now the first pitch misses high, and it's 1-0. Irwin in the stretch. Now the pitch popped up. That's going to get down just to the left of the foul line, and the third baseman's going to make the grab there. That is Ty Dooley on the catch, and there's now 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. And again, Jarrett Whitley over at first after a 1-out single. J.P. Hornick up now. He is the third baseman tonight for the Eagles. And now the pitch misses high, 1-0. Irwin has struggled getting first pitch strikes in this inning, but overall, despite the amount of base runners he's allowed, he has done an excellent job of working out of trouble in just about every inning. That one's going to just miss up, and it's now 2-0. Chapin can get another runner on. That'll bring up David Ross, who had a single last time. Pickoff attempt at first, not in time. That one's going to be lined into the right center gap, and that's going to get down for a base hit. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. Rounding third is Whitley. He will score. Hornick racing into third base. Throw is in time. In time, they get him out. The run scores, though, and it is now 2-0 Eagles. A big double, RBI double for J.P. Hornick, the freshman. And it's a massive insurance run for the Eagles. Finally able to get something going here in the most unlikely of situations. As we head to the 5th inning, 2-0 Chapin.
Now batting, number 5, Dalton Reed.
Number 5, Dalton Reeves, the catcher, leads off for Lugoff-Elgin here in the top of the 5th against Kate Austin, who is still working. First pitch swing and a miss on the big bender. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Called a strike on the inside corner, 0-2. I don't think the batter liked that call, but at some point it's got to go both ways. Now the 0-2 from Austin. Misses outside, 1-2. Looks like they were set up to throw there. Expanding the zone. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout to start the inning for Austin. He continues to cruise along here. Says a lot about his outing when the most trouble he's probably gotten into is when he had no more than 2 runners. So after one quick out here, Brandon Langford, the right fielder, steps in. First pitch, line foul. The 0-1 pitch, another foul ball. This time it goes into the net behind home plate. Now into the windup goes Austin. Delivers the 0-2 pitch. Misses outside, 1-2. Another pitch that looked to be setting up the strike zone there. We'll see where he goes with this 1-2 pitch. Quickly working, he delivers. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Just overwhelming hitters right now, and it's quickly 2 outs. Dominant outing so far for Cade Austin. This is a man who, again, is committed to play South Carolina baseball, so can't expect a slouch in that regard. Has been on it tonight. Ty Dooley, the third baseman, up. First pitch to him. Line foul down the left field line. The 0-1 pitch. Up the middle. Sharp grounder. Veach cannot handle it, and it's going to trickle into shallow center, and that's going to be a reach on an error with 2 outs for Lugoff-Elgin. Just a tough play for Veach as that ball was tased up the middle. It's going to be hard to get to that one, but play that could have been made, so it will be an error. And now the center fielder, Heath Stokes, steps up again. Hard to believe this is only his second at bat after Chapin has gone around, I believe, 3 times. 3 times. Two outs, runner on first. Top of the 5th, 2-0 Eagles. Long stare at home plate for Austin. Now looks back to first and gets into the stretch. Pickoff attempt is not in time. Solid move. Again, keeping an eye on the runners. Are both teams, really. They've been doing that all night. Lots of pickoff attempts. Comes home, and that's swung on and missed. 0-1. Another nice breaking ball there. Another long stare down. Now a throw to first again, not in time. Into the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Calhoun doesn't handle the ball. I don't know if he was going to fake or just throw to first. Nonetheless, an 0-2 count. If you hear any background noise, we have Chapin men's lacrosse going on behind us in the football stadium. Senior night for them as well. As Austin stretches and delivers the 0-2, just outside, and it's 1-2. Nice pitch there. Couldn't get the call, though. looking for a striking out of the side here. Now the 1-2, grounded sharply to third. Hornick's throw to first. In time. Nice throw by J.P. Hornick. And that is going to get the Eagles out of the jam as we head to the bottom of the fifth. 2-0 Chapin.
I told him he could talk in between innings if he wants to, but he doesn't know what to say. Or you could talk like in between at-bats or something. I've had to start doing it.
Welcome back here in the bottom of the fifth. Heath Irwin still working for the Lugoff-Elgin here. He's had a very nice outing himself, only giving up 1 run despite allowing a lot more base runners than Kate Austin. David Ross leads off. First pitch, strike called. 0-1 on the inside corner. Ross had a single to right last time. Actually started a big inning. And he's going to get it again. Up the middle for a base hit. David Ross now with 2 singles on the day, having a productive day at the plate out of the 9 spot in the lineup. That's going to bring up leadoff man Chris Veach, who's also reached base a couple times today. And again, Chapin with a leadoff man on. That's either the 4th or the 5th time that's happened. As the Eagles look to try and get even more insurance. Already up 2-0 here in what has been a pitching duel. Pickoff attempt at first, lobbed over there. Honestly, not too sure why they're even bothering if he's just going to throw it that soft. Delivery is grounded to third. Flip to second, throw to first, double play, 6-4-3 double play for Lugoff-Elgin, and that's 2 quick outs now. Right fielder number 5, Sam Greer, steps up now. Lugoff-Elgin looking to make quick work of the Eagles and get back up to the plate. First pitch, up high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0, there's a drive to right center. Excuse me, that's going to be a pop-up actually, and it's caught by the second baseman for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down go the Eagles here in the 5th. We head to the 6th, 2-0 Chapin. leading off here in the top of the 6th against Kate Austin, who is still working here on the mound for Lugoff-Elgin.
Now batting number 4.
Is going to be Sawyer Reeves, the leadoff man, the second baseman as well. And as the top of the order comes up for the Demons, looking to finally get something going. They're going to have their best chances here in the next couple innings as the top part of their order comes up. First pitch. Nice breaking ball in the outside corner, 0-1. Painting the black there for a first pitch strike. One of the benefits for the Eagles is that because of how quickly Austin has worked, he has been able to go deeper into this game, allowing them to save some pitchers. That one's going to miss, and it's 1-1. One pitch. Lace to left, and that is going to get down for a leadoff single for Sawyer Reeves. And Lugoff-Elgin, for the first time today, I believe, has a leadoff man on. It's going to bring up shortstop J.C. LeGrand.
Number 1, J.C. LeGrand.
Chapin does have an arm loosening in the bullpen, it seems. We'll see how long Austin is allowed to stay in here. As good as he's been, it's only a 2-run lead for Chapin. Don't want to let that become 1. First pitch. That's going to be lined to left, but it's going to go foul. End of the stretch. The 0-1 pitch from Austin. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Actually, it's a foul ball. 0-2 the count either way. Austin looking for yet another strikeout here. Looks back to first and now gets into the stretch again. The 0-2. Up the middle, that's going to get into the gap. And that is going to be another base hit. Runner's going to third base. And there's runners on second and third with nobody out for Lugoff-Elgin here in the top of the 6th inning. A double following the leadoff single, and now the Demons really threatening for the first time today. Austin finds himself in some deep trouble here. Base hit could tie this one up. And it's going to be the 3-hole hitter Will Morris coming up, so exactly what the Demons are looking for here as far as their lineup and where they're at on base. Now, Drew Calhoun's going to take a slow trot out to the mound. And everyone's going to come in to meet Austin here. We'll see if this is it for him or if it's just going to be a confrontation here. First mound meeting of the game for either side. That's how good the pitching has been. That's how much they trust their pitchers to get out of jams as well. Umpire now comes out to try and break this one up. It's been a long mound meeting. Wouldn't guess they're going to make the call here unless they wait for him to come up. Now, no, they will not make the call. Everyone disperses, and Austin's going to stay in the game here. So again, hugely important situation for the Eagles. Cleanup man Jake Laffin is up. Actually, I believe Will Morris is up. Yes. Nobody out. Second and third for Lugoff-Elgin in the top of the 6th. 2-0 Chapin. First pitch. Misses low, 1-0. You can kind of tell Austin's starting to lose a bit of his stuff as he wears his arm a little bit later into this game. Into the stretch. Now the 1-0 delivery. Just misses low. Looked good, but was not high enough for the home plate umpire to call that one a strike, and it's now 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Grounded, and that's going to get through the left gap. 1 run will score. They're on the corners now. Still nobody out for Lugoff-Elgin. 2-1 is the score, and now the tying run 90 feet away for the Demons. Chapin is treading water and then some here in the 6th.
Now batting number 3, Jake Laffin.
You wonder if they'll take a double play and concede the run, or if they'll try to hold the runner at third and just go for 1 out should a ground ball happen. And now the cleanup hitter, Jake Laffin, does come to the plate, so best case scenario for Lugoff-Elgin, still nobody out in this inning, so as much as they don't want to allow this tying run to come home, it's just as big that they get out of this without allowing the lead to be given up, as there's a first pitch strike right down the middle, and it's 0-1. Austin looks back to first and now goes into the stretch. The 0-1. Misses low and away. Not a bad pitch there, and it's 1-1. Hitter did not chase, though. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be chopped foul down the left field line, and it's 1-2. Boy, a strikeout would be massive here. Any way you can get an out without letting a ball go into play would be big. Now the 1-2 delivery from Austin. That's going to be lined down the right field line, and it's going to go foul. Still a 1-2 count here. And again, the 1-2 pitch. That's laced down the third base line, and that's just going to go foul. Man, that barely missed the bag. Could have potentially given Lugoff-Elgin the lead had that one stayed fair. And it will, again, remain a 1-2 count. Nice piece of hitting here by Laffin to stay alive. Chapin now has double barrel action going in the bullpen, as that one's going to be grounded to third. Hornick throws home, offline throw, and everyone's safe. Not necessarily a bad decision, but the throw was way offline, and now Chapin's in even bigger trouble. It's now a 2-2 ball game. First and second, still nobody out in the top of the 6th. And with that offline throw, you got to wonder, was that indeed the right decision? Obviously, Hornick trying to get that force out without allowing anyone to score, but you wonder if him throwing home maybe threw off his mechanics or something when he was throwing the ball. Nonetheless, Lugoff-Elgin with a chance to take the lead now. And the 5-hole hitter Walker Branham comes up. He's going to bat it foul down the right field line, and that's going to be a strike, 0-1. Won the count to Branham in the pitch. Ball, throw down to first, not in time. Strong throw from Calhoun, the catcher there, but just couldn't beat the runner back. It's now a 1-1 count. Nobody out, top of the 6th, runners on first and second, 2-2 ball game. Pitch, and there for a strike. 1-2. Looked like Branham wanted to bunt there, but pulled it back and allowed the strike to be called. So now I would assume they'll pull the bunt off. At this point, if you're Chapin, you're just trying to keep this a tied ball game. And that's going to be nubbed. Highfill makes the catch at second base for out number 1, and that is a massive out because it does not allow either runners to advance. And now you're one pitch away from getting out of this inning if you're the Eagles.
Now batting number 5, Dalton Reeves.
Dalton Reeves comes up to the plate. Been doing a good job behind the plate all night. They throw to first, and that's going to be way offline. I am not sure what is going on, but both runners advance, and it's now second and third. I am a bit curious as to what that was about because I guess they just thought the runner at first was leaning too far and they could catch him because the leadoff man was at second base, and now we're going to have another mound visit, and this is probably going to be it for Austin. Just a wayward throw. Again, not really sure what happened there, but now Lugoff-Elgin has 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Mound meeting still taking place as the umpire comes back up to the mound. And I believe they've made the call. No, they're going to keep him in. So again, showing trust in your pitcher, Kate Austin, to get out of this inning here. 1 out, second and third. Two-two is the score here in the top of the 6th. As Dalton Reeves stays at the plate here. First pitch misses low, 1-0. And now you wonder if walking him really is the worst thing because it would set up a double play again. That pitch is fouled off, and it's now a 1-1 count. Austin trying to work out of this jam here. It's been a long top of the 6th, still just 1 out. The 1-1 pitch that almost hits him. Luckily, that ball does not roll all the way to the backstop, and the runners stay put. Now a 2-1 count, but man, that was close to scraping the feet of the batter. Looked like he just lost control of the fastball there. As I mentioned earlier, it seems like Austin's kind of lost a bit of his stuff after being in the game for a long time. 2-1 pitch, misses outside. That's going to get past the catcher, Calhoun. He doesn't know where the ball is, and a run's going to score. Calhoun thought the ball had rolled left, and it actually went right. That's going to allow Lugoff-Elgin to take an impromptu lead here in the top of the 6th inning. The runner advances to third base, and there's still 1 out. Now a 3-1 count as well, so a walk would put him at the corners. Everything is just kind of falling apart for the Eagles here in the inning. 3-1. Fouled off, and it's now a full count. Austin trying to get a big second out here for his team, knowing he's almost done for the day. The payoff pitch, grounded to second. Holds the runner at third, throws to first, and that's a huge second out. Nice play there by Highfill to hold the runner by looking him over. And a nice piece of pitching by Austin to get the ground ball.
Now batting number 13,
That's going to bring up Brandon Langford, the right fielder, with 2 outs and runner on third. Very crucial if you're the Eagles to get this out here, because the way that Heath Irwin has pitched recently, I don't know if you're going to get many opportunities to score the rest of the game. First pitch misses high, 1-0. Want to keep this at 1 run for sure. One the count. 2 outs, and now the pitch. Catches the outside corner of the plate, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, high and inside, and it's 2-1. Langford looking to come through for his team here and deliver a big insurance run. All 3 of the Demons' runs have come in this top of the 6th. The 2-1 pitch popped foul, and that's going to be out of play, and it's now a 2-2 count. Cade Austin trying to get out of this inning. Stellar up to this point, just couldn't find a location here. Lost control of a couple pitches, and now the pitch. Again, pop foul. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. That's going to be popped up. Highfill makes the catch for out number 3. Unfortunately for Chapin, they do give up 3 runs and concede the lead as well, but nice work by Austin to get out of the inning without allowing the insurance run, and it's 3-2 Lugoff-Elgin as we get to the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th here at Chapin, as the Eagles now trail Lugoff-Elgin 3-2.
First baseman, number 9,
Matthew Becker, the first baseman, leads off here. Chapin has 3, 4, and 5 due up. This is the time to make a move and get this lead right back, or at least tie the game. Heath Irwin stays in the game here. Deals the first pitch. That's going to be popped up down the right field line. Leaking foul, and that is going to get out of play. And it's 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. I think it bounced in front of the plate there, and it's now 1-1. Catcher had to stand up to block that one. The 1-1. That's lined to right. And that's going to go foul as well. Now a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch to Becker. Fouled off. Swung at a high breaking ball. Short delay as we have more baseballs being brought to the umpire. Has a quick talk with Irwin as well. Becker getting ready to stand back in. 1-2 count, leading off the bottom of the sixth here. The pitch. That's again line foul. Becker doing a good job spoiling some pitches here. Count remains 1-2. Irwin deals the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball grounded to short. Nice pick. Throw to first, not in time. Actually didn't make a throw. And Becker will reach on an infield hit to lead off the inning. And yet again, Chapin has a leadoff man on. And Kate Austin comes up. Cleanup hitter. Unfortunately, just gave up the lead. But now he's looking to try and get it back. And the catcher's going to come out to have a mound visit with Irwin, as is one of the Lugoff-Elgin coaches. Another coach is talking to the home plate umpire. This could be it for Irwin. And indeed, he gives the coach the baseball and will walk off to the dugout. Very solid outing for Heath Irwin today, as only gave up 2 runs, gave up some base runners, but worked out of a lot of jams. And overall, I think he's got to be happy with the performance he gave on the mound today. And all in all, he could end up with the win if Lugoff-Elgin holds on here.
Now pitching for Lugoff-Elgin, number 11, Zach Reynolds.
New pitcher for Lugoff-Elgin is number 11, Zach Reynolds, another righty. So the first reliever of the day, although I feel like Chapin's probably going to go to the pen as well. So we'll see how the Eagles deal with a different pitcher. Irwin, fast leg kick on his delivery. Or, excuse me, Reynolds. So perhaps that motion will throw off the Chapin hitters. Reynolds throwing his last warm-up toss here. And he is ready to go as Becker heads back over to first base after he reached just a minute ago on the infield hit. And again, Kate Austin, now the cleanup man, comes to the plate with a big chance to give his team either the lead or at least tie the game. Chapin, you would think, has got to capitalize here. The hotter their orders up. Leadoff man on in the 6th inning. Starting to get late. First pitch, misses high, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, called a strike on the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Slightly debatable call there. Now the 1-2 pitch from Reynolds. That's going to hit the batter. Austin's going to go to first base, and there's runners on first and second with nobody out. Reynolds just lost control of the breaking pitch there. Huge break for the Eagles, perhaps. And now the 5-hole hitter for the Eagles comes up in the form of Drew Calhoun, the catcher. And now looks like we're going to see pinch runner here for Cade Austin. Perhaps that signals that his day is done on the mound indeed. We will give you word on the pinch runner when we find out who it is. Nonetheless, again, Drew Calhoun now at the plate. First and second, nobody out for Chapin, trailing by 1. Got to get a run across here. Last time they were in this situation, they did not get a run across. Different pitcher on the mound this time, though.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 6, Brandon Richardson.
And I believe, once again, the pinch runner is Brandon Richardson for Cade Austin. So his second time pinch running today. First pitch is just outside. 1-0 to Calhoun. Big opportunity for the Chapin catcher. Time called and granted. That one's going to be bunted to the pitcher, Reynolds. He's going to throw to third. That throw is not in time, and now the bases are loaded with nobody out. Lugoff-Elgin players not happy about that call. I questioned the decision by Reynolds to throw to third. I'm sure he wanted to get the force out, but I don't think there was any way he was going to beat that out. Now we're going to see a pinch runner again for Calhoun.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 4.
That is the freshman Gray Wells, number 4. Wells is the other freshman on this team to go along with J.P. Hornick.
Jarrett Whitley.
And now number 22, Jarrett Whitley, comes up. He had a base hit last time. Chapin with a gargantuan opportunity to get some runs in now. Bases are jacked. Nobody is out. Bottom of the 6th. Reynolds has come in and allowed a couple base runners. First pitch to Whitley now as he goes back into the windup, and it's in there for a strike, 0-1. Perhaps him delivering from the windup will allow him to have better location on his pitches after he had to pitch from the stretch the first 2 batters. Now the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, not in there. 1-1, must have missed high. Whitley awaits the 1-1 pitch. Reynolds delivers. Misses low, 2-1. A walk would certainly do the trick here. But I think if you're Chapin, you're looking for the lead. That one's going to be fouled off, and it's going to be a 2-2 count. Fought off that inside pitch there. Did Whitley. Reynolds delivers with the 2-2. That's going to be laced foul again. Getting into the Chapin bullpen down the left field line. Still a 2-2 count. Now we're going to see another mound visit here from the catcher. I guess trying to just calm down his pitcher, Reynolds. Maybe talking signs here. Gives him a pat on the thigh, and we're back to business with no one out, 2-2 count. Bases loaded for Chapin. Bottom of the sixth, 3-2 Lugoff-Elgin leads. Reynolds again delivers the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Big first strikeout for Zach Reynolds there right after the meeting with his catcher. And I think it was a successful one, as there is one out now. Bases remain loaded. And now if you're Lugoff-Elgin, you're one pitch from getting out of this inning. So that puts the pressure on Drew Highfill, the second baseman. And again, the lone senior. Big chance for the senior to step up here and deliver a big hit for his team. He's going to bunt, and it goes foul. I guess Chapin was looking for the squeeze play there. So looking to be a bit conservative, perhaps, playing small ball to tie this game up. And the 0-1 squares to bunt, pulls back, and it's a strike. 0-2 now. I guess Highfill thought that was not going to be called. And now I'm assuming you're swinging away here. Just get the ball into the outfield, or into the outfield. That's going to miss low and away. 1-2. Chapin with a big opportunity again. They've had trouble getting runs in so far tonight, leaving a lot of men on base, especially in scoring position. That one's going to be chopped to the second baseman, to the first baseman, throws to the pitcher, tags the bag. But we are tied at 3 apiece now, as Highfill with an RBI sacrifice ground out to the first baseman, who then flipped to the pitcher, Reynolds. So in a strange way, Highfill does his job. And at the very least, Chapin now has got the game back tied at 3. J.P. Hornick with a big chance now, the freshman, to give them the lead, though, as runners are on second and third with 2 outs. All it takes is one base hit, and we could be looking at a 2-run lead for the Eagles. Reynolds deals the first pitch. That's going to be laced foul. 0-1 the count. One delivery from Reynolds. That's going to be up the middle, and the second baseman makes the catch for out number 3. However, the Eagles do tie this one up as we head to the 7th. 3-3 is our score.
It's going to be funny.
Now pitching for Chapin, number 2, Drew Highfill. Moving to third base, number 3, Noah Davis.
New pitcher for the Eagles is number 2, Drew Highfill, who was just playing second base. New second baseman is going to be number 3, Noah Davis. We'll see how Drew does. First pitch. And there for a strike, 0-1. Drew is considered one of the back end of the bullpen guys for the Eagles. Swung on and missed there as Ty Dooley, the third baseman, is at the plate right now. 0-2 the count. Now the 0-2. Breaking ball. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Highfield makes quick work of the first batter he faces. And the senior seems poised for a good outing on the mound here in the top of the 7th. Heath Stokes, the center fielder, up now. First pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Chopped foul back to the backstop. 0-2 quickly again. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses the outside corner. Very good pitch, perfect location from where the catcher Calhoun was setting up. Now 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch. Grounded right side. Second baseman cannot make the play. That is Davis, who was just in there for Highfield to start this inning. Tough play to make. He had to range over a good bit there, but still could have been made. And now 1 out, 1 on for the Demons as Sawyer Reeves comes up. Leadoff man, making, I believe, his 4th or 5th at bat of the day as the lineup rolls over here in the top of the 7th. Look back to first. First pitch to Reeves. Called a strike, 0-1. Inside breaking ball there, just froze him. This throw back to first. Fast throw, and they got him on the pickoff. Excellent, excellent move by Drew Highfill. And the senior is definitely looking good here on the mound. First pickoff success of the day after multiple attempts for both teams. Lugoff-Elgin's coach is out to argue the call with the first base umpire. Looked like he got him from our angle. Very hard throw back to first. It was a nice move. Just flat out beat him. After turning away initially, the coach is now talking again. And now the batter steps back in. Sawyer Reeves, 0-1. Now 2 outs and nobody on. Pitch, check swing. He went around, and it's 0-2. The 0-2. Up the middle. Highfield can't get it, and it's just going to be a straight-up single. Split the defenders there up the middle, and there's a runner on first with 2 outs. And now that pickoff move becomes extremely important because without that, we've got runners on first and second with 1 out. So definitely helps, at least, that that was successful. But now, still not done yet. J.C. LeGrand steps up. look back to first, now into the stretch. First pitch on the way, and there for a strike, 0-1. Seems to be locating that breaking ball very well in the early going. Throw back to first, not in time. Not nearly as big of a lead as the other runner. Another look back to first. The 0-1. And no, a throw back to first again. Didn't get him. It'll be interesting to see how aggressive Lugoff-Elgin is, knowing that they just got picked off once. Still 2 outs, obviously. Now the 0-1 delivery. That's going to be chopped into right for a base hit, gets down in front of the right fielder. Runner stops at second, and there's now 2 on and 2 out. 1 in scoring position for the Demons. And again, I cannot stress how important that pickoff was, because without that, we now have the bases loaded with 1 out.
Now batting number 22, Will Mars.
So after seemingly cruising along in the opening part of his outing, Highfill runs into a bit of trouble here with 2 outs. Need to get out of this as we are in the 7th. And now again, Lugoff-Elgin's coach having a conversation with the home plate umpire. And they're going to pinch run the runner at second base. And it's going to be number 2, Billy Langford, pinch running for the runner at second.
Number 2, Billy Langford.
First and second, 2 down. Top of the 7th, 3-3. So now with that added speed, a base hit could perhaps give the Demons a lead. Line foul on the first pitch, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball there, and it's 0-2. All important pitch coming up here, perhaps the most important of the ball game. See what they do here. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses low and away, 1-2. Good pitch. Hitter with a good eye, though, not chasing. Batter digs in. Highfill looking for the pitch call. And again delivers the 0-2. That's going to be chopped into right center. That's going to get down into the gap. All the way to the wall. 1 run will score. They wave another one around. 2 runs are going to score. It's a 2 RBI double with 2 outs in the top of the 7th for Lugoff-Elgin. Unfortunately, just left that breaking pitch over the plate. And now the Demons have regained the lead, and it is now a 2-run lead, 5-3 in the top of the 7th. Just an unfortunate turn of events for the Eagles there.
Now batting number 3, Jake Laffin.
So 2 out, and again a pinch runner at second base. Jake Laffin steps to the plate.
Pinch runner number 8.
Pinch runner is number 8, Caleb McDonald, at second base. Check swing did not go. 1-0 on the breaking pitch. Fastball. This is low and away as well. 2-0. At this point, you've already given up the lead, but you want to make it as easy as possible on your hitters. Don't want to give up this last run here. That one's going to miss low again, 3-0. Highfill getting a bit frustrated on the mound. Don't want to lose him. On deck would be Walker Brand of the DH. That one's going to be lined foul on the 3-0, so they gave him the green light there. Three-one pitch. Breaking ball, misses low. Thought the batter might have gone around on the check swing, but they did not even appeal. And now we're going to see an argument here from the coach of the Eagles as he walks out to the mound. Had a quick conversation there. And Highfield's going to get visited. Again, this inning started off very easily. He was cruising through, got 2 quick outs. Looked like he was going to get a third, and then just an unlucky play. And everything has spiraled out of control since then. Now meeting over.
Now batting number 21, Walker.
Number 21,
Brand.
Walker Brand of the DH, up now. First and second, 2 down. The runner at first isn't going to matter that much if you can just get this last out. At this point, you're just trying to limit the damage. First pitch is going to be, I believe that bounced off the catcher, and both runners are going to advance. 1-0 pitch, or 1-0 the count now, and another unfortunate mistake by the Eagles. Now a base hit could open things up. One 0 pitch, breaking ball, chopped up the middle. It's foul. Might have been initially ruled fair, but it did roll foul anyway. Count now goes to 1-1. Again, the 1-1. Breaking pitch is in there for a strike, 1-2. Highfill trying to get out of this inning without any more runs allowed. 2 have already come in for the Demons. They've scored now all 5 of their runs in the last 2 innings. Throw to third, not in time. Again, the 1-2, not a strike, just misses the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Highfill laboring a bit here, trying to get out of this one. The 2-2 pitch to Branham. Laced foul. Count remains at 2-2. Again, the 2-2. Misses low. Good block by the catcher, Calhoun. And the count goes full. Loading the bases here isn't the worst thing because first base is open, but you really want to get out of this inning without any more pitches thrown. Already been a very long top of the 7th for Highfill. Payoff pitch. Up the middle, that's another base hit. One will score. They wave another home. He will score as well after the throw is cut off. 2 RBI single for Lugoff-Elgin, and it is now a 4-run lead for the Demons. Just some great 2-out hitting here by the Demons. Walker Branham comes through on the payoff pitch. And now we're going to have another mound visit, and that might do it for Highfill, who, again, just an unfortunate and really surprising turn of events after he got 2 very quick outs and just really struggled to get anything done after that. Doesn't appear anyone's warming in the Chapin pen, though, so he might stay in here. No, they are going to make a change as Highfield's going to come out and go back to second base. And Noah Davis is going to come in and pitch. He was the replacement for Highfield at second base prior to this. So they'll easily swap positions, but Highfield being the only senior got to be disappointed with what happened, but sometimes that's just how baseball is. It can be a cruel game. Anything can happen. Chapin still has a chance to come back and win this one at the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if Davis can now close this inning out with 2 outs and a runner on first.
Number 3, Noah Davis.
Davis on the mound. He is going to face
Now batting
Dalton Reeves first, the 6-hole hitter and catcher. Really kind of crazy how this game has just flipped on its head over the last couple innings. Chapin was dominating this game with pitching, and now everything is just unraveled. First pitch from Davis is in there for a strike on 1. Look back to first. In the 0-1. Check swing, didn't go. Misses outside, 1-1. One pitch. This is low. 2-1 count as Chapin tries to retire the Demons here in the top of the 7th. That one's going to also miss outside, and it's now a 3-1 count. I think at this point, if you're the Eagles, you're just trying to get back into the dugout and get your hitters up to the plate. That one's in there, and it's a full count now, painting the black on that one. Now Calhoun's going to come out and visit with Davis for a second. Swing and a miss. Davis gets out of the inning finally. But 4 runs come across for the Demons, and it is now a 7-3 Lugoff-Elgin lead as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Now you lead.
That's his last call, isn't it? At least his last full-time call. Special guest. Straight nose. He's just sitting in front of the restaurant, so I'm not sure if he's written off that possibility or not.
Bottom of the 7th here, as left fielder David Ross is going to lead off. The 9-hole hitter. He's had a productive day at the plate, though, with 2 base hits in his last 2 appearances. Going to need one here, that's for sure. Chapin looking to get the leadoff man on here against Zach Reynolds. Working into his 2nd inning of relief. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Time called by the catcher, and he's going to trot out to the mound now. Got to be something that has to do with, like, signs at this point in the game. Back behind the plate now, and he awaits the 0-1. That's going to be on the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call down the middle. Ross goes down on 3 pitches, all looking strikes. Chris Veach comes up now, the shortstop. He's also had a solid day at the plate, but he's looking for more than just a single this time. First pitch is also in there for a strike, 0-1. Reynolds throwing it right down the middle to start this inning. One pitch paints the black, 0-2. 5 consecutive strikes from Reynolds to start this inning. Chapin has yet to swing the bat. The 0-2. That time he does, and he's going to hit it into the gap. Nice piece of hitting from Veach. He's going to stride into second base, and he will stop there for a 1-out double. Nice piece of hitting by Chris Veach, who has been a very good hitter at the plate today. 1 out for Sam Greer, right fielder. Chapin hopeful to scratch away a run here, hopefully without giving up another out. Get Greer on base, and that'll bring up Matthew Becker. First pitch misses way high and outside, and it's 1-0. So after the base hit, Reynolds throws his first ball of the inning. 1-0 pitch. And their first strike, 1-1. Reynolds steps off. Now the stretch. 1-1 pitch. Just outside. It actually gets past the catcher, and Veach is going to go into third base. So the count now goes to 2-1. And Chapin has a runner 90 feet away from scoring. That would make it a 3-run game if Veach can score. Two-one pitch to Greer. Swing and a miss. Couldn't lay off that pitch down and away that time, and it's now a 2-2 count with 1 out. Just got to get on base if you're Chapin right now. Down by 4 in the bottom of the 7th. Now the 2-2. Just misses, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch from Reynolds. Swing and a miss. Couldn't lay off that low pitch, and there's 2 down now. Matthew Becker comes up. Base hit here, and it's a 7-4 game. You got a runner on, and that would bring up whoever's going to pinch hit for Kate Austin. First pitch to Becker. Strike right down the middle, 0-1. The 0-1 fouled off. Now an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Chapin trails by 4 with a runner on third. Oh, 2 pitch. This is high. 1-2. Time called. One-two pitch. Again, line foul. Now again, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that is going to be the ball game as Chapin falls 7-3 to Lugoff-Elgin here at Chapin High School. Thank you for joining us on this CSPN coverage of Chapin baseball. I am your commentator, Leighton Stauffer, signing off, and we will see you Friday for Chapin men's soccer.
Oh, that ending was perfect. You did great, Leighton. You did fantastic.